The Way Home, A Guide for the Soul. Under the void deck of an HDB block in Singapore, the night felt still. White curtains fluttered in the breeze, and the scent of jasmine incense filled the air. 12-year-old Jun Hong sat quietly beside his mother, Mrs. Lim. They were at his grandfather's wake, and everything felt strange and new. Jun Hong looked at the flickering candles, wondering where his grandfather's spirit had gone. A man dressed in a bright yellow Taoist robe and a black headcap approached them. This was Master Chen, the Taoist priest who would lead the rituals tonight. He knelt beside Jun Hong and spoke in a kind, steady voice. "Tonight, we perform the summoning of the soul, or Zhao Hun," he explained. "When someone passes, their Hun soul can become confused. We must guide it back here so it doesn't become a lost ghost." Master Chen stood up, his yellow robe glowing under the fluorescent lights. He pointed to a long, white paper banner decorated with calligraphy. "This is the first step," he said. "The soul banner, or Hun fan. It is a beacon for the soul." Beside them, a white paper lantern covered in scribbled, illegible characters swayed in the draft. "The banner tells the soul exactly where it belongs," Master Chen added. Mrs. Lim watched as the banner was placed carefully near the altar. "It's like a signpost," she whispered to Jun Hong. "In this busy city, we want to make sure Grandpa can find his way through the familiar streets and back to us." Jun Hong nodded, noticing the white lantern in the background, marked with illegible scribbles, which seemed to watch over the sacred space in the dark Singapore night. Next, Master Chen took out a small, heavy bronze bell. He began to chant liturgical incantations in a rhythmic, melodic tone. His yellow robe swayed as he moved. As he chanted, he rang the bell. Ting-ling, ting-ling. The sharp, clear sound pierced through the quiet night, commanding attention from the spiritual world to ensure the soul was not wandering aimlessly. "We call his name and his home address," Master Chen explained to Jun Hong between chants. "The sound of the bell and the words of the incantations act as a signal that only the soul can hear. By reciting the specific details of where he lived, we ensure the Hun doesn't get lost." Jun Hong felt a sense of relief, knowing there was a clear path being made for his grandfather. Master Chen then led them to a tall bamboo pole where a large white lantern hung. "This is the third step, the soul lantern, or Deng Gao," he said to Mrs. Lim. Unlike the small candles on the table, this lantern was meant to be raised high. Its surface was covered in mysterious, scribbled Chinese characters. "Think of it as a lighthouse," Master Chen said. "It shines across the divide." Together, Mrs. Lim and Jun Hong watched as the white lantern was hoisted high into the air above the roof of the void deck. It swayed gently, a pale, steady glow against the dark sky. "This light helps comfort us too," Mrs. Lim said softly. "It shows us that Grandpa is being guided and cared for, which makes my heart feel much lighter." Finally, they returned to the altar for the fourth step. Master Chen picked up a brush and a small dish of bright red cinnabar ink. He turned to a paper soul tablet known as the Ling Wei, which sat prominently on the funeral altar. "Now, we anchor the soul," he said. He carefully dotted the paper tablet with the red ink, symbolically opening its eyes so the soul could reside within it. To confirm the soul had arrived, Master Chen took two small crescent-shaped wooden pieces called bui. They were in the middle of the traditional HDB funeral setup, surrounded by floral tributes. He tossed the bui onto the concrete floor. They clattered and came to rest, one flat side up, one rounded side up. "A sheng bui," Master Chen smiled. "Grandfather is here." Mrs. Lim stepped forward to place a bowl of rice and a pair of chopsticks before the paper soul tablet. "Because he is anchored here, we have opened a channel," she explained to Jun Hong. "Now he can receive our offerings of food and our love. He isn't a lost ghost. He is a part of our family who is still being looked after." As the first night of the wake continued, Jun Hong looked at the banner, the bell, the lantern and the tablet. He understood now that these rituals were tools of love. Master Chen patted Junhong's shoulder. Tradition keeps the path clear and comforts the living, the priest said, his yellow robe a warm presence. Junhong nodded, feeling at peace, knowing his grandfather was safe.